Troubleshooting with the ProX 70200 is a breeze. The built-in diagnostics of the ProX stores all operating history and information from the last 50 fault cycles. With this extensive stored history in common sense codes and language, it's easy to track and diagnose a burner fault and its cause. You access the controls history menu by simultaneously pressing and holding the down arrow and enter buttons for 2 seconds. The display will change. To exit history, press escape for 3 seconds. These simple instructions explain that you merely press the escape button for 3 seconds to exit the history mode. It is possible to access history mode even while the burner is operating. However, it is not possible to access any of the programming features of the ProX control while the burner is in a run cycle. This can only be done in standby mode or in lockout. To view operating history, once in the history mode, press the enter button. The display will then first read fault cycles. The number below indicates how many faults are stored in history. We'll come back to this in a moment. Pressing the down arrow button scrolls through the operating history, which includes total cycles. This is the total heat or hot water cycles since the last factory power-up. Press the down arrow to get total runtime. Total runtime is a measurement of how long the burner has run, including pre-purge and post-purge times. Pressing the down arrow next to get to burn time. Total burn time indicates when a flame should be present. Press down arrow again. Total on time is how long the control has been powered. This feature is measured at the power lug red-white wire. Press down again to get baseline time. If the baseline on the ProX has been reset, the new baseline time is shown here. All readings on items from this point forward will reset whenever the baseline is reset. This feature is useful if you wish to reset all diagnostic information, especially if you're troubleshooting a new problem. Press the down arrow again. Max line volts. The ProX is constantly monitoring the incoming voltage. Maximum voltage is recorded and displayed here. Let's press down again to get minimum line voltage. Minimum voltage is also recorded and displayed here. Go into the next option now, recycles. If the recycle feature has been turned on, then total recycles will display. Next we go down for runtime. This is your runtime since the last baseline reset. The next option down is burn time. This is your burn time since the baseline reset. Burn time represents whenever a flame is present or should be present. Next option down is max flame delay. This is a measured flame response time to when the oil valve opens. The maximum delay in sighting the flame is displayed here. This feature is very useful in diagnosing what the industry typically calls delayed ignition. Pressing down again, we come to our last feature, CFH cycles. This displays total call for heat cycles since the last baseline reset. When we press the down arrow again, this returns us to the fault cycles menu display. Now on to the next chapter.